I just got dropped up here at the West Fork, and my friend Mike, as he's driving away, he yells out, "Dude, check your pack before you get to the bridge. It's been altered." Not a good sign. We were weighing gear and planning a future trip, and he had access to my pack for about 20 minutes. I'll check it out before I get to the cutoff. Right there. See that? Look at the amount of poison oak back here. It wasn't really a very wet year, but this is one of the canyons in the spring. See these purple flowers popping up everywhere? There's a bunch of that miner's lettuce all over the place there. Nice little place to cool off. I'm going way back into those. Provided nothing comes up between here and then. Back into those, miles into those. Starting to wonder what Mike did. He switched out my tent. He switched out my cook set. I hope he didn't, because I have a cook set I wanted to show. One thing I noticed, I had a bottle of water on the side. I went to open it up, take a swig, and I noticed it was moving kind of slow. It's cooking oil. I think he's got something in there. I hope he didn't put a whole chicken there for me to fry or something. Here's the camp. You've seen many of my videos back here. One was Happy Birthday Frank. I threw my friend a party here. Okay, here's my pack. It's the Jam 35. On the back, I've got the full-size Z-Light. It's the one with the silver on one side. Works great. The canteen. Flute. Z-Light. Nothing inside. And here I did have a map. Oh yeah, and some mosquito repellent. Net repellent. There's my map. That's it. Canteen. Empty. Gotta fill that. That's what I mean. I thought that was water. I look at it. Looks like cooking oil to me. Some kind of grease. You obviously put something in there for me to cook. Well, this is supposed to be my food. Let's see what's inside. It's a book. It feels like the size of a Trail to Angeles. Good one, Mike. Alien abduction stories. And zero food. I've altered the contents of your pack a little. Let's see how you deal with the unexpected. I want to see your ability to make do, as you often say. Test your skills at finding food. I'm going to try some of these delicious backpack gourmet meals that lady sent you. I'll let you know how they taste. Don't eat my meals. If you ever return from Blair Witch Canyon, peace, brother. See you on the other side. And don't get abducted by the Greys. P.S. When we were weighing our gear is when I made the change, and your new pack is now 12.75 pounds. 12 3/4 pounds. With the book in, an equal loss of these tasty meals. Enjoy your roots and berries and bugs. Your good friend Mike. Things just got real. Things just got interesting. You know what? I wonder if he left food for me. No, he worked last night. If he left something for me at the turnout. Or maybe, no, probably that's where he wanted me to start looking for food, in which case I passed up that miner's lettuce and a bunch of lizards. Not much else. There's more miner's lettuce, I'm sure. Anyway. So that changes my video quite a bit. Let's see what else he did. Sawyer, 2 bags. I have that in there. Lip balm, sunscreen. This is just hygiene and medical, ace bandage and things. I always carry that. I have a bad knee. If my knee goes out, there's no one to carry me out. Headlight, flashlight, extra batteries. Oh, my 6.5 ounce Equinox bivy. I'll show that. I did bring that. Syringe for the Sawyer for back flushing. If you use a Sawyer, you have to back flush often, otherwise the flow will slow down. This is that pad that goes inside your sleeping bag. This is a yellow rope I carry for putting my food in the tree, which I don't have any food now. Flashlight. The D-Power stove. I just did a review on that. I was given that. It's a great stove. MSR kettle. Fuel. Oh, here's something he put in. I wonder if he put the frying pan with it. Oh, he did put some fire starter. This is extra socks, extra underwear, and a thermal shirt. I usually carry that where I'm wet hiking, in case I get wet. This is a bug net for going over your head inside the bivvy, because the bivvy is faceless. My sleeping bag, trash bag, MRS frying pan. That's why he put that. Trash bags for carrying stuff out. And got my 15 sleeping bag. And 0 food. 0 food. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Friendly sweet. I can get fish with that if there's any fish. I haven't seen any here in a couple years, but maybe miles up. Here I've got a whistle. I've got this. Colin made me this. Colin made me this. Colin Outdoors. Little flashlight. Sunglasses. This is where my bug net was. It's in my pocket now. I always carry broken credit card with a tape on it, duct tape, just in case. Magnifying glass. Super small flashlight. Yeah, I overdo it with light, but I've hiked out at night many times. Bandana. 0 food. He did not leave me with a snack. Thanks, Mike. Anyway, Mike's a great guy, and he was laughing on the way up here. I should have caught on. And if you know Mike LeBray, and if you've heard his laugh, you know what kind of laugh it is when he's up to something. Anyway, so Mike, you just changed my video. Okay, I've switched into Instead of look at wild edibles, I switched into find wild edible mode. Let me see. Perhaps I'll grab one of these. Yes, I will grab one of these, I think. There we go. Get that last bit of it off there and I'll be good to go. There we go. Throw that in my pack. Leave the skin on it. Pull the freshness inside. Moisture. It's like a green bean. Pretty close. This is the narrowest part of Bear Creek here. It's pretty thick. The terrain really changes within the next few bends. It'll open back up. Other than miner's lettuce, I haven't really seen anything. I'm gonna have to start turning rocks over. I guess that's why he put the frying oil in the fry pan. Because I needed to fry some trout or cactus or something. I don't know. I'll ask him when I get back. This is where that shelter was built years ago. Wow, it's really dried up. It was this deep here. There was a really cool shelter built right here. Frank and I had bologna sandwiches and Kool-Aid here one day. It's really changed. I don't think Frank will ever come back again. His knees just kind of gave out. Check this out. Big juicy quail. Watch. Right here. There he is. There he goes. I don't have a sling. I don't have anything. No cloud in the sky. No lightning. Not too many yuccas in this area. Oh, there goes another one. They're obviously not suicidal. Dude, I'm screwed. Berries coming in bloom. I'm a couple months too early. About 3 months too early. Look at this little spot here. Look at this one. Right out of the rock. And its neighbor there too. Look at that. That one split the rock. Unreal. Amazing. Look at that. The river's almost dry in this spot. This was all underwater a few years back. You used to have to hug this side here. No trout at all. This is something left over from yesteryear. Probably had some kind of a cable running across here, possibly to that big oak. I'm not sure. None of these would have been big enough at the time. Something back here. This cable looks like it ran this way. Maybe out here somewhere. Some kind of bucket across, or get people across when the river's swollen. I don't know. I don't know if anybody alive knows. somewhere up here there's a little pool where my nephew and I used to come go for trout. Hopefully there's something there. I'll even eat it raw at this point. I'm starving. Frog just boing, boing, boing. It's right there underwater. He's about 4 inches underwater. Cool little frog. Yeah, he just caught my eye. See that? I'm gonna try to get that, not to eat. Oh, there's a poppy. Not to eat, but to get food. There's bait. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll find something else. Little poppies. In case I find some trout up ahead, I want to have something to get them. Look at that. Oh, look at this. It's about 8 pounds, I'd say. I got all kinds of ideas for this already. That is neat. Nothing like any man could make. That's nature at its finest. And by feeling it, I believe this has been carried around by Squatch. Yeah, old Sasquatch was carrying this around for a while, looking to use it for something. Better get it out of here before he comes back after it. I'll strap it to my pack. Coming back this way. If I don't find any food today, I'm gonna go out over that. There's a trail up here I'm coming up on. Takes me up to Smith Saddle. Matter of fact, I'll show you a view from Smith Saddle. Go down the other side, and I'll walk the road back. Hungry. Oh, quail action. Quail. Let's walk like an Egyptian. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Where'd he go? He went in that little... Oh no, he went up above. He was up above it. There he goes. And that's what there's the trail. See this rock yoga? Right through that poison oak forest. I don't care if I have to get wet. I'm going to try to go around it. Look at, there's all kinds of that lambs here. Well guys, I'm sad to say, this is the spot where the trout used to be. The water used to be up to right here. Look at that, there's an A in moss. Water used to, right here used to swirl right here. There's this church group that has a video of them hiking down here when the trail first opened up about and back to me north. And they came down here and hiked, and you can see the swirl, the water is really flowing. But right here, 4 or 5 feet deep. Robert and I sat right up here and had coffee one day. Caught a mess of trout right here. Threw in some, I don't know, some backpacker gourmet, I'm not sure what it was. And the trout started eating it as it was sinking. And then a garter snake came in to attack the trout. A small garter snake, about like a pencil. And then a swarm of trout. I have it on video. A swarm of trout attacked that garter snake. The garter snake was twitching back and forth. Slowly sank to the bottom, and those trout just kept hitting it, hitting it. Like a swarm of bees on him. That was a first. I've never seen it before or after. Yeah, but these are all gone too now. Look at that. So that means I'm right around the bend from that, from the Blair Witch area. Okay. If you follow my channel at all, you remember this Blair Witch Canyon? Well, right here, from that tree to that tree is where my hammock was. My nephew's bivvy was right here. Or Now this is where the water came up to. This is where we're hearing the voices. A child's voice there, and an old woman's voice here. We'd shut the light off, and we'd hear them. Back and forth. We'd turn the lights on, nothing. We were freaking out. It went on for a couple hours. So we, in the middle of the night, went back and went up. So that tells me I'm right by that climb out. I could leave. I am starving. There is nothing to be found here. There's gnats, toads, no crawdads, never were any crawdads, there's a few ants. There is just nothing, not even, just gnats. Gnats attacking my eyes. My eyes have about 70 gnats in the left eye and about 108 in the right eye. I've killed them just by blinking. Even with this head net, it's miserable. It's hot, it's sticky, there's hardly any water. I could go up to sleep on Smith. I don't think there's any trout to be found. I could sleep on Smith. I wouldn't make it. It's gonna get dark. I wouldn't make it at the top of that. That's pretty treacherous. I could go sleep on the saddle. The morning come down and just dip off the road each side looking for wild edibles. Or I could continue up this bare creek. But I don't see any food. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I got another 1,000 feet or so to make my choice. Then I have the long walk out of here, or I could walk up to Colebrook and see if anybody that subscribes to me is there and give me a ride down. I can catch a ride back down into town and make a phone call or arrange something. But the original plan was to catch a ride with somebody over at East Fork. But that's not until tomorrow night, and I don't know if I want to wait around. I'm hungry. I'm gonna find something. Find some way. Yeah, I'm gonna try to exit this canyon. I don't know, this poison oak is like 8 feet high. Look at that. I'm gonna try to exit this canyon over this hill here, mountain, and check out for some snakes alongside the road. I just saw another frog. Matter of fact, there he is. Right there. But I don't want to kill him. That's not enough, and it's probably poison. I'm trying to get around this poison oak. I think I'm going to have to just bite my lip and walk straight through it. I don't see any other way. I ended up right where I don't want to be. Where the voices and the yelling is actually starting. Yelling when Robert and I were climbing out. The river's just too low to support any life. I'm gonna have to go over this mountain. I don't know if I'll make it tonight, but if not, I'll sleep along the way. Come down the other side in the morning, check out another valley for some wild edibles, something. These are all poppies. Wasn't it Elaine that had the poppy seeds? Yeah. It was opium. She didn't get to go on that out of the country trip because she tested positive for opium. I better stay away from the poppies. I topped off my canteen and I filled up the large Sawyer bag. It's inside there with the tip facing up. It's laying down with the tip tilted up. I hope it doesn't leak. I trust that bag. I don't think it's going to burst. If it does, my down's going to get wet. It's going to be a miserable night. But I'm ready for the hike up and over Smith Peak, by Smith Peak Saddle, and over. Go look for some dead animals alongside the road or something. Make do. Right, Mike? Make do. There's just nothing to eat down here. Miner's lettuce. I've had my fill of miner's lettuce. Probably got the highest iron level I've had in years. I'm getting out of Blair Witch area here. Phones are getting bigger and bigger. Everything, it's like a boomerang. Everything comes around and snaps back. Phones are getting bigger and bigger. I saw one the other day, some woman. Oh, look at this. Wild edible. I don't think I'm that hungry though. I saw this thing with a phone so big, it was like an Etch-a-Sketch. Remember Zoolander? Zoolander had that one the size of a G.I. Joe walkie-talkie. That was a badass phone. I want those. I want to bring that back. I got about an hour and a half of sunlight, about 3 hours of walking just to get over this. But I got the batteries in my lights. I'm prepared. I'm way up off the canyon floor now. But that's my goal for the night. I'll spend the night right there at that saddle. In the morning, work my way down the other side. Odds are really against me today. Look at this. This trees down. This stuff's just totally overgrown, which kind of tells me they've not maintained this trail, which means it might be out just above the saddle. In which case, if I can't get up there, I've got to go all the way back. God, I hope that's not the choice, the chance, the scenario. I'm so close to the saddle. Within a mile, maybe less. This might be the final shot, but look. Center of the screen. Let's see. Here you go. Mount Wilson. Before everything went digital, that's all the old TV antennas. Some radio antennas. A lot of things up there. Oh. Okay, there we are. A whole oak tree fallen. That's the 9th tree fallen over the trail. I'm so close to the saddle. I just hope I can get through. There's no way I'm going back. Unless I absolutely have to. I would just camp right on the trail and go back in the morning. I'm so close though. Just when I'm out of fuel. San Gabriel Wilderness, Angeles National Forest. The saddle. I'm gonna fry my cactus up, drink some water, and get some sleep. Here's what I'm going with tonight. The Tyvek Ridge Rest, full. Now I get the 6.5 ounce bivy. There'll be a link to this detail underneath eventually. If it's not there now, just check back. And you can see it. It's open face. I have a net that I'll just put over there, 2 ounce net. It just comes down and zip ties right here. Not zip ties, pull cord. Inside here I got my Marmot plasma. And I got that world's lightest pad thing. I don't know. It's really neat. It pushes down and the down comes up in between. Strategic spots. Hips, ribs, head, everything else. Lets the down come through. I'll be fine. Okay, this is that D-Power stove that was given to me. There definitely will be a link to them underneath as soon as this video opens. This is the stove, canister stove. Works really well. There's all the cactus I got out of that. After I took the outside skin off and the stickers, it's all that's left. And add a little bit of that grease and fry it up. It's got an igniter on it. Steel braided line. Fuel adjust over there. Just turn on a little bit and hit the igniter. I hit it twice. Sparked right up. Can't beat it for $16. 16 and change. Oh, man, I am hungry. I don't think that's gonna quite cut it. A bit bitter, but better than nothing. Okay, I'm back over here boiling some water. Let me tell you why. A, just gonna boil a little bit of water because I want to put that in here and clean that up. I don't want that smell attracting some animals. But B, I want to get in my bag. I opened my bag, went to shove my mattress down. It hit something. I felt a lump in there. There was a small bag in there with a note that said, "Dude, I wouldn't do that to you. Your car is parked at the West Fork. Your nephew was right behind me. He moved it from West Fork to North Fork. My nephew's up here somewhere. Probably Colebrook. Maybe with his wife. I'm not sure. But why didn't they bring... Oh, I guess they didn't know where I was going to come out. So my car is 8 miles down the road. But even better news, he didn't eat my food. Look at this. He left me one breakfast and one dinner. The breakfast is over there inside my backpack. But look at this. He brought this Thai cuisine. Food to go. Good to go food. Real food, real adventure. Thai curry. These were sent to me by a woman, Mary Beth, from YouTube. Now look at this. I opened it up and it says to pour this milk powder in here and then add the water. Look at that. It's got mushrooms and noodles. And oh man. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. And thank you, Mary Beth. Right on. Nice little stove, huh? I got enough water for that, for this. Right on. Go over there and kick back and put my thermal shirt on and wait for this meal. This meal takes 20 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna wait 20 minutes. I might eat it crunchy. Let's see. We've got rice, green beans, looks like cauliflower, no, broccoli. Oh, so good. Some peas, there's some more broccoli. Oh, look at that. That's the moon. Right through this bug net. See, the bug net has a little tie. You can tie it up. There's the moon. There's off that side. This is a great place to sleep. And I have breakfast in the morning. That'll take the rest of my water then. I'll have about a 2.5, 3 mile hike down. I can cut over to Colebrook, get some water there, and then walk back down to my truck and out. And turned out pretty good. Well, you're here waking up at the new bivvy. New bivvy kept all the moisture off, kept the wind off, kept the gnats, those huge ants over here, kept them off. Were great. Sun's gonna break through right over in that area. This is what I came up last night. The river I was in. See the one that shows a lot of dirt right there? You get this little dirt area over here, and then another dirt area there. Right there. That's Bear Creek. That's what I came up last night. I didn't even filter that water, it's just boiling. Saved my time digging out my Sawyer. Still got this much water. I probably have, let's see, this 64. I probably have about 6 to 8 ounces left for drinking water. But I only have a little under 3 miles. There's a look at the stove in action. The mosquitoes are thick, but I got some DEET on. Last night as for lights coming up,
I was using my Princeton Tech headlight. I was using the Thrunite TN12 super bright and the Thrunite T10. I was using this with the lamp cover. This was my lamp at camp. This one when I needed it for coming up, and this one was on at all times. These Thrunites are nice lights. This one's 1064 looms, I believe. Got some massive power. There'll be a link to them under the video also. Anytime I do a night hike or a cave exploration, I'm using these. This one comes with this little holster, which is pretty cool. Clip that right to your pack here. Here's the trail out. I think it's about 3 miles. Downhill, it's a breeze. I see a deer, some mountain sheep. It's 7:27 right now. Okay, Colebrook Campground's right around that corner there. Now on my channel, I've done an invite to 2 different hikes. One is going to be up there at Windy Gap. The other one is going to be this one. You walk up there. It's a little bit of an incline, but it's not hard. You get around. You go around this corner and around many more. And way back there, you see a fire break. That fire break up here. So at the end of this one, you're on the other side of that, way back there. That fire break will lead down to it. So you could theoretically catch the fire break right here, go up over this top, and drop down to the back. But this is a nice walk. So that's hike number 2. I'm going to come out down there by that little shack, and then I'm going to walk this road all the way out, but I don't have enough water. So the closest place that the stream crosses is right around this corner at Colebrook. It's 8:53, I just exited there. I'm not going to go get any water. I'm too tired. I'm just walking down. I'll eventually find some water if nobody gives me a ride. 8:53 right now. I left it there about 7:30, I think. About an hour and a half down, but I was taking my time. So my next stop will be either to get some water or West Fork. Came all hydrated, got a full canteen, and a little snack. And right over there, got watercress growing downstream, downriver, right there and right there. I didn't see too much of it in Bear Creek. There's a lot of it here. This would be North Fork. A fox just came down off that hill. Ran right in front of my motorcycle. Ran down here. Somewhere. Here's that watercress. The leaves are quite spicy. But these stems, pretty good. A little moisture in them too. Look at that, 11:07. I took off from Smith Saddle at 7:28, I believe. 7:21, 7:28. What's that? About 3.5 hours. And there's my car. Right on. 3.5 hours. I did that walk. Smith Saddle down and down Highway 39 back to my car. Look at Dukes of Hazzard truck. Yeehaw! 11:10, 11:11. And I'm on the road. That was quite the walk.